Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets, your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. MLB action, smaller card today here for Thursday, September 11th. Still a decent day of baseball here. If you're new to our show, welcome. Just a reminder for all of you that have seen it before and all of you that are new, all of our episodes brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. It is a fantastic app to help you. 7-day free trial in our comment section as well on our YouTube channel page. If you want great bet ideas, trends on what's going on, where the money's coming in on the books, odd shop for you at all of the books that you're currently with. And make all your bets from one spot for multiple books and hold all those bets from multiple books in one spot as well. Outlier 7-day free trial, like I mentioned, in the comment section and YouTube channel page as well. Discord channel available for all of you out there. Same two spots, YouTube channel page and comment section on every episode here on YouTube. You would have had all these plays already. You've got college football, NFL football before the shows come out. You get the head of line moves, juice moves. Not only that, you're going to get bonus material as well that we don't put out for the public. So keep that in mind. Discord channel available. Like I said, same couple spots here on YouTube as well. So let's get into what we've got going on for the day here in baseball. Couple games that we're invested in. We do fade or follow 4 teams in baseball: Cubs, Dodgers, Royals, and Orioles. That's where we'll play all of ours personally, but we will give you plays throughout the entire lineup as well. So no worries. If there's a game you're on, we'll give you an idea of what we think on it as well. So let's get started, shall we? Right? Nothing like getting started. All right. First game up we're actually involved in, so here we go. Time to rock and roll. Orioles and the Pirates. So big win for us in yesterday's game. Under 7.5, under 3.5, under team totals. Pirates under 4.5 team total was the #1 play on the board yesterday. Easily coming home, even though they went to extra innings. And every time you're having an under, extra innings is always a question mark, right? So, but the Skeens and everybody pitched well. Oviedo and Povich in this one. And Povich hasn't been spectacular by any stretch of the imagination. Overall, actually at home, he's given up a few more runs than on the road. But over the last few starts, he's given up more runs on the road than at home. Pirates have struggled to score, to say the least. Orioles actually have struggled to score ever since the Dodger series and in this series. So what do we think here? Not a lot of runs. Totals at 8.5. That's where we're going to focus. I can't believe it's actually flexed to the over here. It's heavily juiced. It's probably going to be 9, so if you want to get even lower, you probably can. So let's give you all the plays here. Orioles, Pirates, under 2.5 first 3 innings, under 4.5 runs the first 5, under 6.5 the first 7, under 8.5 for the game. Orioles under 4.5 team total, and Pirates under 3.5 team total. All right, now we'll get to the player props here. Cowser, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's been under 7 out of his last 8 games. Holiday, 1+ walk. He's walked 4 out of his last 5. Basillo, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's also struggled lately as well. Jackson, under 0.5 run. He's went under 0.5 run, 8 and 9 out of his last 10. Gunnar Henderson, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Basillo under 0.5 single, Tommy Pham under 0.5 single, Colton Cowser under 0.5 total base, Reynolds under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, Reynolds under 1.5 total bases, Basillo again under 1.5 total bases, kind of picking on a few players there, and Trejo under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Next game up, 2:11 or 2:10 Eastern time, Rays and the White Sox. So this has been going on now for several months, but the White Sox 3.5 team total seems to hit like 4 to 5 times out of every 6 games. So keep this in mind. Now, like I said, a daily play, This is worth a play probably every day through the remainder of the season. The offense is undervalued for the White Sox. They score some runs. Now, they can't pitch to save their life. Let's be honest about this. And they're going to have the occasional day where they don't hit it. But you're talking about teams like the Cubs. They're supposed to have a good offense. Dodgers, Yankees. Those teams don't hit this at the rate that the White Sox do. So, White Sox over 3.5 team total is the play here, as it has been every day for the last couple months. Seymour and Smith in this one. We'll take the White Sox plus 1.5 again, plus a half a run from 5. I have a hard time getting away from them. Now, like I said, if you play them on a consistent basis, you're ahead. Are they going to hit daily? That's it's with every baseball team. We're not necessarily, when it comes to baseball, you've got to be realistic that even the best team's not going to play the best every day, right? So, the question is, if you consistently play them, you're going to end up profitable, right? But especially the White Sox, as they're completely undervalued. Even with Smith on the mound today and a pitcher nobody's ever heard of for the Rays, right? They're still plus 120 at home-ish. So, but safer play, plus a half from 5, plus 1.5 for the game. Next game up, let's get to it. Stros and Jays. This series has been fun. Let's put it to you this way. So, Blue Jays had to come way back in the first game, have an excellent ninth to come back in this one, to come back in game 1. In game 2, the fun continued, right? Astros win 3-2. This has been nothing but one-run game. I mean, it's been a really good series. Christian Javier, Kevin Gausman. Don't trust Gausman as far as I can bowl him. That I will say. This has been a lower scoring series overall. We haven't seen no 8-6 game or nothing to that effect in this one. I kind of feel the same way about today. Javier getting the Stros at plus 1.5. The Stros know they've got to win almost everything on the way out because the Mariners are right on them, right? And if the Mariners are holding on to the last wild card spot at the moment, Cleveland was hot. They get upset against the Royals, but it's tight. It's going to be tight here for the last couple weeks. So give us the Stros here in this one, plus a half a run from 5, plus 1.5 for the game. I think Javier pitches well enough, and the offense figures out how to score a few runs. Next game up, 6:40 Eastern time. We get to the night battles. Nationals, Marlins, Weathers is back, Mackenzie Gore. All right, so we've seen 3 games in this series. All 3 of them have been over by 4 to 5 runs. I mean, they have been smacking. Even yesterday, I mean, it's been crazy. Absolutely insane what these guys are putting up. 8-3 yesterday. Yuli did give up a run early in the 3rd. But this time the Marlins smacked enough runs to get this thing 10 over. Total in this game at 8. Take it down to 7.5. We're going to play over. We go over all 4 games in this series. Nationals we do like in this one. Hopefully McKenzie pitches well enough here. He's had his issues. And somehow the Nationals are a little bit of a dog here as well. So Nationals money line from 5. Nationals money line game over 7.5 for this one as we finish off this 4-game set with nothing but overs. Next game up, Tigers-Yankees. So once again, the Yankees bullpen implodes. And the Yankees had chances against Flaherty and Judge double play with multiple runners on and 1 out. Stanton watched strike 3 with multiple runners in scoring position. They had opportunities all over the place, the Yanks did. The Tigers have done well, and they have taken advantage of bad Yankee bullpen pitching for sure in this one. Now, what do we think here? This one here is a tough one. This is what I'm going to say. So, Schlitter's on the mound, Holton, over 8.5 is probably the safest play in this thing. They've been over that number the first 2 games of this series. Both these pitchers, I don't think, present tons of problems, and you can tell the bullpen for the Yankees has not been good. The bullpen for the Tigers isn't that normally that great either. Over 8.5 here, Yankees and Tigers. Next game up, Guardians and the Royals to finish off this series. Guardians about $1.30 favorite, roughly. And then we've got Royals, Akolik. Guardians went to work game 1, game 2, game 3. Royals finally got a game. They scored 4 runs. That helps, right? We crushed the over the first 3 innings, 5 and 7. Unfortunately, nobody could score late to get us over the edge and topple the game there. But that's the way it goes. At least we got 3 out of the 4 on that one there. Now we get into this one. Guardians. Gavin Williams, as much crap as I give him, he's been really good actually over his last 5 starts. So going back to the Guardian well here for you guys. Guardians money line on the run line, -1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. Guardians over 3.5 team total, one of our favorite plays of the day. Guardians money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Jose Ramirez and Steven Kwan again, same 5 plays apiece. Home run, double, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases. Like we mentioned, Gavin Williams has been really good, 4 out of his last 5. So Gavin Williams under 2.5 earned runs. Gavin Williams over 17.5 outs. Gavin Williams 5+ strikeouts and under 4.5 hits. We love them all. We played them all. We're heavily on the Gavin pitching well, and the Guardians going to work. Next game up, Mets and the Phillies. Phillies go to work again yesterday. Chance for the sweep, chance for the 4-game sweep, and to put the Mets out of their misery here for the NL East, probably so. Peterson versus Luzardo. This one here is a little interesting, right? The question is, do we think the Phillies are going to sweep? Do we think Luzardo can be good enough here in this spot? The bats right now are smoking hot. Luzardo actually over the last 3 starts, 6 innings, 2 runs, 6 2/3, no runs, 4 innings, 4 runs. That was his last start against the Mets on August 26th. Luzardo's hard to kind of figure out. Home games, though, his ERA is about a run higher. So we're probably going to stay away from a side here. Is where we want to focus on this total at 8.5. I don't think it's enough. Let's see. The 3 games so far, besides if you throw the 1-0 game out as the anomaly, a couple over games in that 1-0 game. Like the over here at 8.5, over 4.5 the front 5, over 2.5 the first 3 innings, 6.5 the first 7. All of those, I think, come to play. I think both offenses get rocking. I think the Mets are going to probably score 4 runs, and the Phillies have got enough to cover that. 6-4 final, kind of what we like it here for the Phils. But definitely like the over than I do a little bit better than the side on that one, as Luzardo is the wild card for them. Next game up, Angels-Mariners. Starting off a new set here. Soriano. Is that correct? Didn't he just pitch? No. On the road against Miller. So, interesting matchup here. Obviously, the Mariners are really good at home. And they seem to play, 130 games at home every season, so that always helps. They're always at home. All right, they were on the road for 2 weeks, and then they're back at home for 6 months. It's unbelievable. It's just me, I know, but every time I look at a damn board, which is every day, it seems like they're at home. Anyway, this game here, Angels plus a half a run front 5, Angels plus 1.5 for the game. This should be probably a pretty tight matchup between these 2 teams. They see each other a lot. And therefore should be a close one. And then we'll finish up 9:40 Eastern time. Rockies, Padres, Vasquez, and Mr. Brown. And the Padres are a monster favorite. No shock, right? $2 plus favorite. How the hell does that happen? I don't know. I still don't get it. Right? This is the Padres, folks. I mean, frustrating is the word again. They lose 2-1 to the Reds. Really? Here's the good news. The Rockies can't score. They didn't score the whole damn series basically against the Dodgers. What'd they put up? 2 runs? It was sick. Congrats to the Dodgers, by the way, for finishing off the series and actually putting up more than 5 runs. That was interesting to see on Wednesday. big night for us in that one as well, with Ohtani, Pages over the team total, Dodgers covering everything. So finally, Dodgers played like they can. Or the Rockies on the road are just that bad. Probably a little bit of mixture of both. Total in this game at 8.5. I don't know how you play this anything but the under. Under 4.5, first 5, under 8.5 for the game. Rockies under team total. Hell, I'd throw the Padres under the team total as well, because they cannot freaking hit to save their life at the moment. All right, that's a rundown of Major League Baseball, September 11th. If you like the content you're seeing here, make sure you throw up a like, a comment, share it with a friend. Always appreciate that as creators, whether it's my show or anybody else's. Make sure you do that and give a little help out there. Also, all of our episodes on YouTube brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. Fantastic bet ideas, trends, where the money's coming in on the books. They odd shot for you as well. They do this for all sports, but it's a ridiculous amount of data. If you are a data person or analytics person, you will love this app. 7-day free trial. They think you'll love it so much. You can check that out in the comments section here on YouTube, as well as the YouTube channel page. There will be a link there for the 7-day free trial. And Discord channel available for all of you out there. Would love to see you guys there. Same areas. YouTube channel page at the comment section of every episode as well. Fantastic. You get play all the plays early before they put them out for the public. We even put the videos out before we even go public with the videos. If you like watching those instead of just getting everything in, number crunch. We give you the unit size for all those that we don't say here on the show. Also, you're going to get those early, like college football for Saturday, the weekend. They've already had them. NFL, they had it before the show went out. You get everything early. You get ahead of line moves, juice moves. Not only that, you're in a community of 200 plus other players that love the same thing you do, which is sports wagering. So check it out. Sports Bets for Free's Discord channel is in there. So we will see you guys, I'm sure, later on today as we do drop the college football episode as well for the entire weekend. But we do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.